Now for the vertical height. So we're going to refer to the Newton's law of equation once again, the equation of motion, which is I think the third one, which states that v square is equal to u square plus 2ax. So the v here is the final velocity. You know that, don't forget that if the motion of an object is vertical, like it's towards the upward direction like this, at this point our v equal to 0 and g is what is negative. Do you get it now? So the motion is what upward direction. So this motion is upward. Do you get it now? So our v here is equal to 0, then g be negative. Even if the motion is parabolic in form, once it is moving against gravity, g will be negative and v at this point will be equal to 0. That is where you're going to obtain our maximum height, or the vertical height, which is the highest vertical distance attained. Now here, that's going to v here is equal to 0, then u, since we are projecting with respect to y, that is, we are projecting in a vertical component, so if you take uy, so our u here becomes to uy, it becomes uy, then uy is equal to what? U sine theta. Then a, since the gravity is negative, that is against gravity, so which means our a equal to minus g. Then s becomes h, which is a vertical height. Then input all these parameters into the main equation, then we have 0 square equals to u sine theta, everything in what? Square, then plus 2 times a becomes minus g, then times x is h. That's what I did here. 0 square is equal to what? Equals to 0. Then if you expatiate this, with respect to the square, we have u square sine theta square will give us sine square theta, not sine theta square, sine square theta. It is the sign that we attach with the square. Then minus 2gh. Colloidal times that becomes minus u square sine square theta equals to minus 2gh. So minus, we divide minus on both sides, and h will now be u square sine square theta over 2g. So this is the formula for the vertical height, of a projectile. So that's the formula for vertical height of a projectile. So that is the formulas, and that is how to derive all the formulas. Then the another thing is what the way you can approach each formula to solve problems. That's another issues in physics. As far as physics is concerned, you must know the formulas and master it, then know how to apply the formula to solve any physics problem. So that's just it.